Hi there. Right. So we're going to carry on with our campaign. I'm going to play on a couple of hours now as we take a break. It's a busy day so far. So let's just start off by doing a short review of where we got to. So we're playing Queek. We've just taken Carrot 8 Peaks. We are at war with the minor dwarf faction over here, Azul. So they've got a couple of provinces down south and one north here. And the biggest threat on the board at the moment really are these guys, the Ironclaw Orcs, led by Gorbad Ironclaw. So I think what we need to do is just continue on with putting pressure onto these areas here. Let's see what we get to. I'm not going to drop anything. I'm not going to upgrade anything because we've got quite low money, so we're not going to waste our money on doing that just yet. Creeping Death have been destroyed, which is the little goblin faction. By new technology, and we've managed to find some more magic items. The Creeping Death of the goblin faction up here, yeah, so it's the ogres that got some magic. Okay. So we're going to take our small army, and we're just immediately going to go for Spy Peak over here. We're able to resolve that. So yeah. I know with Queek, he will take some pip. Like that. And that'll leave us just that one dwarf province to take afterwards. And once we've done that, we can think about how we're going to deal with those idols. Than last time though, so let's think about what we're going to do here. So I think we really want to sort of just pair up flamethrowers and to be honest, we should probably want this the way around, don't we? We just have the melee there so they can run in and support them if needed. Let's go for it. Send in a couple of rats over here, maybe. Fire throwers. Rats over here. With them, we'll have this one. Let's put one of our plain claws here. One of our plain claws here. What's in Queek? And here. leaves us with just a few more. So let's stick in some rats up this way. And maybe we just push in with a few others down this way. Okay, let's just have a quick look to see where they are. So we never know where they're going to defend this way. Cool. Okay, so let's run our rats away there. Let's just see what we've got. This side. Okay. So let's get flame throwers in there as we can. Bring him up here. Do same thing with flamethrowers. Bring him in this way. Over there for the time being. Sure that they're causing some trouble with these. So we're out there. Yeah. And there's a ship in that one there. Let's rush through a set here. That's interesting. So maybe we could do the ashing on the grudge throwers. Blast to the fire throwers there. Oh.
Let's take heads. Quick head taker.
They're making short work of the grudge throwers, which is good. In the meantime, there's our boy here. Over there. Those over there as well. Looks like we've lost our rat guns. Let's run these in. Weaken there, that's ours now. Let's bring those Eshin around and have them join the fight. These Eshin across. rid of the last of these doors with a bit more warp lightning. I'll do it.
Agreed, yes.
In fact, that was sufficient just to solve the whole problem. So we'll take that as a win. We'll take that as a win. Just occupy that standard level. We've got some nice rat ogres, some warlock Giselles as well for our
Keep Gracious scum away.
regiments of renown.
Keep Gracious scum away.
So some good idea.
You're in my optics.
Missile strength +3 would be pretty good, I guess.
Motion assassin.
And then with an expert ambusher for our secondary army. I'm just wondering if we want to take any of those regiments of renown, because that might be good. We've got quite a few of them unlocked now as well. 5. So we've got quite a lot of melee, haven't we, that aren't doing a huge amount for us. So we could drop one of these, replace them with something more fancy. So this, if we wanted melee, we could take something like these guys. Expensive at large markets. What I'm thinking really is more like warlock Giselles. 275 range on them, high damage, and they shield breakers right as well. So let's have that in there, because we're never going to win enough frontline battle. The purpose of our frontline is really just to allow the rest of the stuff to do its thing. Some examples of that.
Silent killer, yes, yes.
And then our assassin doesn't really have anything massive he needs to do at the moment. So I'm inclined to just move the assassin up just to go and look, because this is where things are getting spicy. Right? We've got
You need help.
something down here as well. Yeah, so we're going to pull this ritual off here, which is going to give us growth, control, recruitment reduction. Let's put our main settlement. I think we're going to try and not waste our last 1500 for the moment. We can just finish off the dwarves once and for all before we end up having to fight the orcs. That would be nice. We'll see what this guy does. It depends if he's going to come for us or he's going for Khorne. Yeah, he's going to run back up north, so that's interesting. It's just sort of dawdling around, it seems. Oh, cool. We've got a breeder, which is extra growth in the area. We've got wreath plants for extra food. Nemesis crown has been found somewhere. That's irrelevant to us right now.
Death missing.
Interesting also, I guess. To move north here.
Will be careful, quiet.
Hopefully,
Your
elves are going to leave us alone. Yeah, so they're not too bad there.
Perhaps you now realize.
Not that strong, are they?
Best ranking killer.
So let's move
Zig, bring pain.
this guy up towards Caracade Peaks. Potentially we might end up doing a bit of recruitment here. Let's lose. No, we got a critical failure. We just lost our own assassin. Something. What I was going to try and do was thin the orc army out a little bit. But it seems like that plan's gone. Please excuse me, thank you for catching. Let's do some more growth in this city here, see if we can get that built up a little bit more. It's fine, we sort of leave that at the moment, the Undercity. The main purpose of our Undercity right now is just to feed us. So we're getting the food buildings in there. It's giving us visibility as well over the north, which is useful. I'm curious on what the state of the Empire is right now, but at the same time, probably can't afford to be sending heroes off there just for curiosity's sake. Need to keep a bit focused. Zulfgar's just gone. Someone's killed our target. Who took that? Please. Okay.
Need more trophies, yes. I say, move.
So let's consider going and taking.
Scout, hide, take.
That gives us the whole province. More growth. More money.
Warlord quick.
And we can bring this guy right away over to Caracade Peaks.
Walk, go there.
We are almost certainly getting prepped to fight with the orcs at this point.
Ready to boss in.
Lewis has noticed that Skaven's stakes have recently been less productive. An investigation reveals they have been avoiding certain shortcuts because of ominous noises from the depths. Dispatched to investigate, the Lord returns with news of an abandoned lab, inside which is a single artifact box producing very unsettling noises. Okay, cool. So we can have the box here noises as an artifact, but we do lose the leadership on that one. Causes terror and fear and discouragement. Controlling our provinces by destroying the box and some bonus experience for our secondary general. Yeah, a bit of research rate improvement there. We'll do the money and loyalty. It's pretty useful for us right now. He's super nice way. He's really definitely one.
Yes.
Means that we can afford to recruit some more things into his army, such as a couple of blade catapults. Maybe a couple of plague monks. I haven't really used the plague monks, so I'm a little bit unclear on how they work or whether they're worth having, but let's see. I think we go for the orcs.
Try not to bore me.
How many settlements has he got? He's got 12 settlements at the moment. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, entirely sure the rest of his side is pitched a bit in the north. So he's got a few disconnected ones. Well, the Desolation of Nagash is like it's empty, which there's a Skaven there. See anything else crazy's going on at the moment? Looks like Tin People doing there. Corn's not really doing a huge amount. Okay. What we could do is maybe fight this. We've got this one. Was there another one here somewhere? Yeah. This one. Fighting against another scheme here. Right, so if we just step quick out of that, maybe this one here we could just start with. So like it's a little dwarf battle. We'll get the dwarf gown for it, which is Protoss infantry, more damage, and yeah, let's do that. See how it goes. I'm unsure on whether it's worth upgrading to Stormburning across there. Tweak does get more out of his flat class and Stormburning than others. With that being cool. So we've been ambushed as the story battle here. So let us immediately get these two. Just try and make that. There. Let's run these guys down here. Something like that. See where we go.
What orders? Now, ready, now! Attack! Our tail's yours! Council's command!
Put this into a safer place. Next one's coming from. Oh, they're coming from behind. Okay. I'll hold them up for a moment. And we just sort this out. Those can come up north. Tweak, wherever he is, can sort this guy out. Let's go assassinate. got some more coming in here. Look. Get this video coming from everywhere. Right, okay, let's just pause and think for a second. So let's do that. These ones. We're very, very close to being able to pull off. Okay, these are fireball boys. That's not. We got a cracks cool right here. That's not one. That nonsense. Let's get Queek in there quickly. Pull this guy out in main combat. Let's turn these around. Let's turn that one around. Let's get some proper guns going into there. Fire back from there. Send those in, they'll make short work of it. Get this guy out of there. This is not very bad. Where's Queek go? Still trying to kill that guy there. Yeah, we're boiling a dwarf inside his armor. That'll do. Ooh, messy but successful. We'll take that. That's not the best micro, but we got there. We only lost 273 as well. The majority of that was just bad rats. Which we can deal with. Okay, so we've got there, we can do a few things, we'll just take a whiplash, but I think just get his army back up to spec. We've got some more leadership with fighting dwarfs for that, and we won the weapon, as well as a chunk of money from the treasury as extra cash to whiplash for the next couple of rounds. So let's give Queek that weapon right now. So we'll move over here, so get an extra skill point for it, which is always good. We'll do the upgrade store burn, I think there. He's got his dwarf gouge now, which is great. So we've got a few more things that we've done. We've got a talisman of preservation, which is, yeah, it's all that one. Which is a straight out do all of the other enchanted items. Ground command, what does that do again? Its leadership aura is bigger and it makes everyone within chunky area. I know it's one person with a chunky area unbreakable. It's not a bad item, but I don't know if it's necessarily an upgrade what we've got there. So well, edge armor. They all good. Give us some extra armor. Give a magic sword. Give the endurance talisman. Possibly that one actually, the barrier, because that gives you like a Zinch style barrier, right? And it'll be magic spell buff. And this guy can have these ones. Talisman of endurance and the crown command. And you can go ancillaries as well, so that's pretty good. Just make sure we mouse over these so we don't have to keep on looking to see which are the new ones. That works pretty well. Got that one upgraded already. 8 peaks. Do we want to lift this a little further? We could get our Doom Flares now, which would be pretty cool. Or maybe Rougers. I think Rougers might be a really useful upgrade, as well as the Mortars. Yeah, but we'll leave it at that. I don't want to go too far and spend all of his money.
Nothing to do with you.
So let's also upgrade this guy. Income ammunition plus 8 for heroes army. Yeah, let's do that. One thing I wanted to check on these. Is there a building here that like spreads this? I'm sure there used to be. Maybe they've changed it. Chance. It was like something like 5% chance of it spreading to other places. No. It's just hiding things there. It's just there's more corruption adjacent provinces. Ah, yeah, this is the one. Subterranean pit. So if we build a subterranean pit there, and then we also probably want to do a one that hides it. So we do that there. We lose the visibility in the region, but that's fine. Then every turn there's a chance that this might spread. And if we start doing a few of those, that will probably stack up surprisingly quick. Probably should have been doing that for the last 37 turns, but there we are. We live, we learn.
Quick is here.
So he's going to be everything. We're still looking reasonable. Say we're looking reasonably safe. We're not really looking all that safe in the south. But we are what we are, right? You have to deal with facts on the ground. So let's just see how it goes. Well, yeah, we'll just try and take out these iron claws. I think go up and proactively deal with Skarsnik after that, because he's definitely going to be coming down for us. Skarsnik has got a primary quest as part of his escape plan to take Carricade Peaks. It would be interesting to get a character over here and see what the dwarves are doing, because they've got one as well. Half production is cool. That's our technology that's been researched. So we're now working on set examples, which is just a straightforward leadership buff. Is that what we want to do at the moment? Yes, that's all gutter and stuff. Very cool, but not really necessarily all that useful for us. Although the +2 for assassins would be nice, so maybe we work towards that. I do like the gutter runners. I feel like they don't necessarily fit our army here, though, is it anything? Right, this is a big sort of knot of orcs, so not necessarily what I do. What we could do, though, is push. Well, let's just see where he stands as well. So he's not too much stronger than us. He's got 12 seconds. The others have got 9. Crooked Moon, but he got 6. So that's cool. Okay. So he does feel like he's our biggest threat, isn't he? And the thing is, if we don't deal with him soon, he's going to get a war. Once he gets a war, we're going to have a lot more trouble dealing with him than if we manage to nip him in the butt before then. This is me trying to convince myself that my stupid plan is actually a brilliant scheme. So I think what we do is we go up here, we hit Carrick Dron first, and then come back. We're like just straightforward attacking Black Crag is probably a really silly idea. But we leave this guy to defend Carrick because the last thing you want to do is lose that, whereas at the moment we've got 40 units in there defending it, which is pretty tough to crack. So let's do it. Do we have any deals we can make? Interesting. We could make a non-aggression pact with the Crooked Moon. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's do that. No trades. I want to get another assassin. Lost our sadly to that critical failure, but right at this moment in time, we just don't have the money for it. I don't think it's worth upgrading those right now. We'll see. We'll see. It's the right we go. Here are I love the price bits 13.13 there, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we don't need the loyalty, right? We've got really good loyalty on this guy here. It's the primary benefit of that one, really, is the, I think at least, is to get a chunk of loyalty. Ooh. So where are our orcs gone? Well, this is interesting. They have all vanished, which means they're probably hiding somewhere, right? So let's carry on in the underway stance. Ah, yeah, they're all over Iron Rock. Leave Knife there, he's doing his job. East of Badlands. We haven't really got money to put anything substantive in there. We'll upgrade those once we know, so we sack a few more settlements, because that's going to be a big chunk of cash for us then. During a feast, as enemies are consumed, the fortunes of their peers are measured with the envious eyes. One of your warlocks boasts rather too loudly the scavenge hall he has discovered, within which sits a relic of great value. Okay. Let them fight over it, which is a chance for him to lose income, but we get 10% buildings increase. Or he gets a leadership buff. Debuff, right? But we get this item. Seems terrible. Potentially could lose 6. That's a perma buff though, isn't it? I don't want to do that. Oh, I thought our assassin was killed. He's not, he's back. Okay, this is good. So let's send him up north here. These guys look like they're going.
You won.
Alright, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. No more of these. What we should do as well, actually, is get a small army and send them off into a distant land and start getting under Empire, because we can get under Empire, right, for just winning battles. So if we took a small army somewhere far away, so the reason far away being that they can't then just come back and fight us, that would be a good way of getting that under Empire spreading, and then it would have the benefits of getting us a load of food and such. That's my thinking, at least. Right. So we'll probably just want to let them run to us again, haven't we? A little bit out of range there, isn't it? So let's put that there. Just in case they decide they don't want to run to us. We'll spread this out again. Do the usual. Okay. So then let's do the interlocked position. That's been working for us pretty well so far. Is there a way of making that? Apparently not. Okay, it's not what I wanted it to be. I was hoping that it was going to deploy in the order that I'd asked for here, but apparently that's not the thing, so that's fine. What I want is like this. We're going to put the Eshin over there. Leave these guys in the back again. They're really in the army just to deal with walls and stuff. And they're quite nice for having a bit back here, aren't they? So probably have the dogs just over here. Rattling guns, they're tricky, these, because of the line of sight. We do just put them on a hill, something like that. So we can go. Same with the Giselles. Can we get those somewhere where we've got a bit of sight? Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe we can have the Giselles over here. We can get these guys out of the way. They can go to that side. Kind of sit there. With that in mind, let's start taking out some orc boys. Pretty nasty these. We've got some orc boys, orc boys, orc boys. We've got some boars on this side. Okie dokie. See if we get to get a few of the boars as well, that'd be good. These sneaky goblins, or they're just regular goblins, okay. And they must have changed the symbols. I keep thinking they're going to be these sneaky gits, the AP ones. melt those faces.
Skaven! Yes, yes! What? Scuttle, move!
And then we got Flensing Ruin here. We can deal with this fella. Beautiful. There we go.
Warp lightning!
That pretty much works as exactly as intended, right? They didn't even get to the point where they could have a fight. The only people that did any real melee were the Triads and the Wolves, which were on the side. The Triads got a bit of a beating. I'm surprised, actually. That's interesting. So they did incredibly well against the large, and then they struggled quite a lot with. Although they might have been being hit by the archers. So the sort of look who did the attack. No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the combination of the normal orc boys. So I don't think we're going to be able to hold this for the time being, is the only thing. But it would be nice to get the... I'm just wondering whether we raise it. Let's take it for now and see. If it turns out that we end up losing it again, then maybe we reevaluate our decisions there.
Quick head taker.
I think we should also drop one of the wolves and take the definitely porters.
Master assassin. Shadow. Yes. You're in my optics.
So we're just doing more triangulation with him and then Queek.
It beats
We could probably do some of this now actually and start buffing some of the troops because it'd be good to get the Blast Master one, yeah. Might as well make the most out of those and then we can lift up the primary settlement here, which is good for their money. We don't really need to worry about that southern one, it's out of the way enough and we can leave it there. We have got this wandering rogue army that's kicking around, but I think we can get away without having to worry about that too much right now. Okay. Nice. So, yeah, right of Doom, which we'll do right now. That's the special Warlock engineer that we can then send off to go and deploy a new fancy version of an Undercity somewhere. Let's
not this time.
bring this guy up. Okay, so we've got this army coming in here, led by Goblin, with a mixture of, they've got the Mangler Squeaks. I think these are fairly nasty, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, so this is like a moderately nasty army.
Soon now.
I have no idea how it's going to stack up with us.
The doom comes. I had taken. Warlord, quick.
This is our new Warlock guy. So I'm going to move him over into these lands. I want to sort of take over a bit over here. So they are fighting the ogres, which that's going to be the thing that really helps us, is the they're having a pretty big battle with a major ogre faction, which is going to split their attention. And we've got a peace treaty with Skaven up here. So let's see what we can do. I might just auto-resolve that. Get that out of the way.
Who dares challenge me?
Pull back. There.
What? Challenge me?
Do the Crimson Guard to get a bit of Storm Women again. Howling Walker is the flying one. Yes, I don't think we're really facing any flying stuff particularly at the moment. I say this now, but it's going to be like Wyverns and Dragons constantly next time, I'm sure. But we're just going to keep on doing the army buffs for the time being. I think what we'll do is we'll consolidate these ones, and then we'll maybe get ourselves a couple of the regiments we're in now. So we've still got the same number of primary infantry line, but we've just got to do better. Yeah. Let's bring ourselves down to here. So the question now becomes, do we want to do anything more substantive with this fella? Probably is the answer there, I think. So why don't we start threatening Black Cracks? Getting Iron Rock and Black Crack together, that would be very nice. We're just going to get some money from these over here. Same with this one. Keep that income coming in. Leave that one for the moment, we're too low on money. I don't want to spend the last pennies I have. If I do that, then there's more chance of it all going a bit south. So, let's see how we go. So we're hoping that the ogres and orcs are going to be sort of keeping each other busy enough that we can just cut out the orcs' legs from underneath them. By the time they turn back on us, it's kind of too late. That's the dream, at least. Okay, so it's just a Savage Blow event, which is, if you're not familiar with that, that gets us charge bonus globally. That's not just us, that's just like across the world. So this is what we were hoping not to have happen, right? Which is that they've now got their bar. That makes them considerably more scary than they were before. So let's move Queek over here. Let's see if we can quickly take this, which we can. Some little bonus jobby there. We've got the money to take this, so let's buff it up to level 3, which is going to make it much harder for them to take back from us. So that gives us a substantial size garrison. Now it's going to take a few turns for that to build up, but it is a substantial size. I'm going to stick in some defensive building into that too. We're not going to invest in anything else there at the moment because I think that's going to be a waste. Good chance we're going to lose the settlement, but let's just see what we can pull off. We've got Warlock here, which we're going to continue sending up north, and then if we take this guy, we can have go thinning out. So let's get rid of the Night Goblin boss in that one. No, we didn't succeed at that. No, it's worth a try. Let's calibration, so that's reload skill improvement. Then for knife. It's annoying that he also doesn't really work. Toughness seems, yeah, toughness seems just give it a straight hit point, but it's always got 2.
Knows I dominate.
Let's do one more ancient cunning there. Kind of useful. It might not be immediately useful right now, but it is what we want to do, generally speaking. We've got nearly 5,000 gold we can spend as well at this point, so we could upgrade something to get more fancy buildings, but the upgrade there. So we've got 1 storm booming, 1 halberd, gutter runners and plague walls. This gives us 2 gutter runners. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. So we're going to go for this one, which is the increased chance of that spread happening. So it's 10% per turn now. Which isn't a huge amount, but if we manage to get a few of those, it's going to start stacking fairly quickly, I would imagine. I feel I haven't quite got a handle on the Under Empire and how that works yet. I'm enjoying this though. This is my first serious game of Skaven, and they're interesting to play. Very different feel to like playing the Empire. So far I've really played the Empire, the Dwarves. That's it, I think. Yeah. I want to play the Undead next, the Vampire Council ones. They look really interesting. But definitely enjoying the asymmetry in all of this. Right, so I think this is prime time for making use of our ridiculous ambushing powers. So if we go down here now, we've got a 100% ambush chance, and then we put a knife just behind them. I'm thinking they're going to come charging in, right? Thinking the knife is a reasonably soft target, and hopefully going to fall to their doom. In the meantime, can we assassinate this shame? Nope, we are not a successful assassin. But we're going to continue to try. We may not be successful. We are persistent. Right, here's the Clan Angrand. Reliable 5 settlement. Okay, so they are a problem potentially for us still, because they're one of our primary ones we have to deal with, but we deal with them. It'll be fine. Good. Let's pass through to the next and see where these orcs go. Okay, we make use of this this perfect ambushing technique. The answer is yes. Although that looks like it's not an ambush. Am I wrong? So I'm confused. Why did we not get an ambush if we had a 100% chance to get an ambush? I just wanted to resolve that. That's fine. That's really confusing me. If anyone knows what's going on there, then tell me, because that clearly said we had 100% chance of an ambush. And yeah, that's not what we got. Yeah, so it says the ambush has been foiled, but I just don't understand how. Maybe there's a cap, is it? So even if it's 100%, you only get like 85% chance or something. Very poorly explained, because on the face of it makes no sense at all. Cool, this got raise there. New regiments renown. Did quite a lot of damage with that, but that's fine. So let's go back over this way.
Next time.
So let's think about what we need. It's there still. We need infantry units we can take in here. Not really doing. actually need is storm bourbon, I guess.
Me superior.
What do we get by level 3 of that? So storm bourbon get +6 melee, +9. We level 3 of this, they get 20% ammunition and 8% reload time. I think we'll do Blastmaster, right? We'll take the extra magical attacks for him. Seems like a sensible route. Let's say the Rat Ogres and the Plague Monks, maybe? For this guy, I'm just going to bring him back over here to Karakay Peaks. Get some brood horrors, they look pretty cool.
Too weak to betray.
Make sure he's upgraded.
Oh, now.
We just give him some missile resistance and spell resistance for the moment, so making it a bit tougher. See if we can assassinate the character. Though he still failed, we are never going to succeed. He is the world's worst assassin. I don't think he's ever assassinated anyone. Okay, we've got Black Iron Mine now, which could be upgraded. So I think we're just going to do that for the money upgrades, just to get some more income. Push all of those. Trade upgrades I think are really worth it for us because really trade much. Income generated 60. More control. Pretty sensible, isn't it? Let's do that. The only thing I'm thinking about here is this, just to not at the moment. It's just I should have made it go further.
Treaty deal, you seek.
Yes, let's give them military access because that potentially could be useful. So unfortunately they seem to have been largely wiped out. If they'll make a treaty with us. Okay, so we'll auto resolve back. It's just a little settlement. We knew that was going to happen. Wow, it's very annoying. So let's go. Let's actually do this in Aikendorf rather than running around too far. Yeah, it's fine. Then let's immediately do the one that spreads. Let's immediately do the food one, and then let's immediately do the balls. So,
Who killed?
so we're doing actually a pretty good job here now.
Secret arts.
So that's hide this guy over here. Let's do this fellow too. And has he got another chance to assassinate someone? He's got to do it eventually, right? Right. I'm not going to fix the damage building there, so I'll let that burn for a moment. Looks like they're going to go back up north to try and take Black Crag back, which is fine. It's that wandering orc faction, right? So they've got wyverns, but otherwise they're very much in their secondary army. These guys all have proliferation, which is actually quite good for us because they're all weak to fire. Which we have quite a lot of. So we could actually go for those. See how this goes. Move ourselves out of the way for a minute while we think about where's the best place to deploy. Probably just down here actually in the choke. They're going to come, their reinforcements arrive from over that side. So, thinking we literally just want to... The biggest concern for us probably is the wyverns that are going to fly in. And spread the war fires out. Got all the storm burning in there now though. I'll stick these here and run them forward in a minute. Probably do the same. He got a couple of little chariots that are going to come flying around the side. Put those up the top there. We put these guys here. They should have line of sight to start picking off some of the giants and bits on their way over. Ashen triads, we'll hold those in the back there. That'll be good for taking out the anti-large. Same with these guys. Then we've got those to start bombing them with. We'll stick Queek up front here. This guy back here. We'll see how it goes. Probably terrible, but yeah, we'll find out. I think from a unit point of view, we're probably fine. We've probably got a fairly strong army. From a general competency point of view, we're probably struggling. Let's take out this rock lobber. Go for the big ones here. We'll flame throw these ones. Sure we get these to the right place. And we want to get the Ashen up there ready to fight this guy, right? My confusion here, so why they're behaving that way, but we'll see. So let's just get some more of these going straight into where they need to be. Get the little fire throwers out of there. Yeah, we always sold them off pretty well. Cool. We can call that a win, I think. Just gonna open my window a second. Air in here has suddenly gone from threatening to rain to being an incredibly beautiful day.
Kills things, yes, yes. Warlord, quick head taker. Keep gracious scum away.
Then let's improve the engineering side of things as well, maybe.
Many kills today.
Might just grab ourselves a warlord over here. We can do with this guy.
We are brave, mighty.
Then stack him up with some clan rats. Pretty cheap. We're gonna get an attack on this one, right?
Good, yes, yes. Not an assassin.
We'll bring knife round here. Willing their turn. It's not too bad so far. We've managed to push down quite a lot of them, and it was unfortunate timing that we attacked them just before their war. In fairness, if we'd waited, they would have just warred on us. So a much this perhaps law to resolve that because it's a trivial battle.
Who dares challenge me?
So we don't want -6 loyalty, so we're just going to take the 2,000 money. So to essentially give up our second army or get a load of cash. So it's not a hard one to argue, is it? What happens if we immediately try and fight back here? Yeah, so that would be a valiant defeat. So what we want is to bring Queek in here to help.
Can't see me.
But we can probably just take our second army and then handle it.
Kills today.
And that will allow us to keep the pressure off. Let's move this guy over here. Start having a look. So we'll Queek up there to Iron Rock. Let's do a little arms dealer. Keep that pressure on. With both of those now, haven't we? And this one. Momentum's going to be key, right? If we stop momentum, then we're probably going to give them a chance to recoup. And right now, we've got a little bit of an advantage just because we've pushed enough of them down. Yeah, so they're actually going to try a peace treaty with us. want to resolve Pyrrhic victory is absolutely fine under those circumstances. We'll take the food. I just think they're going to be a permanent problem, these guys here. They expand very, very quickly. They expand the fastest at the beginning because they can confederate with the existing orcs, but nonetheless they expand very quickly. So let's resolve that earlier rather than later. So Queen can take Iron Rock. I'm not going to bother fighting that. It's a very straightforward battle. Level 2. Normally I wouldn't spend food on these ones, but I think Iron Rock's kind of a strategic point. It's the last sort of bastion that sits on the edge of this line here. So I think it's worth us taking it up to level 2 and then we can buff its character on as well. We've got that truce, but I'm not expecting that to last long.
I dominate.
Inspiring presence and pack leader here just to buff the basic troops in this one. And we'll just do some more. We're not really trying to make good offensive armies here, we're just trying to make enough of a threat that it's a really difficult, painful thing for these guys to try and take even allied settlements. Obviously, Karakay Peaks remains the primary concern, and then we'll do the same thing here, right? So we'll just get these really cheap.
More head skulls. Targets.
Shall we see what it looks like over here? And we don't necessarily need to wipe them out completely, although that might be wise. Sometimes it's better to leave a little buffer, right? Let's do the food one here. It's worth doing the money there. It gives them a couple of turns to pay for itself. We're going to get quite a lot back from it.
Skin, and I will give you many secrets, yes? Yes?
So much background noise in this. Yeah, that's fine there. Sorry, it's getting a lot of background noise on the mic. Just not sure why. It's just from outside. Okay. Rebellion and Death Path, which is fine.
Need more trophies, yes, yes.
We're gonna make another hit down here, that's fine. We're gonna replenish again.
Slay that clan, not us.
Get some more magic items.
Poison shadow.
That really only leaves Gorbad himself with his massive troll army. Which is
Ready, ready.
fairly apt for Gorbad, I think. Yeah. So we've got Queek up here.
Mighty warrior champion.
Let's just keep that pressure on for Queek. Take someone over here.
It all.
Quiet.
Riches. Now quick city. This pleases me.
Okay. So check something as things. I feel like the system's kind of bragging itself a little bit. I'm just curious as to. Let's have a quick look at why it's deciding to be so thirsty. Is it CPU that's lifting it? Or is it GPU that's... Yeah, GPU is fine. Underutilized everything. Yeah, it's just noisy AIO. That's all. Okay. Fine. We can live with that.
It beats is mine.
Oh, we've got that's how much we're going to do. 3,000 gold to get food surplus, more control. Not that we need much more food surplus at the moment. We're kind of rolling in food, which is wild.
Scum away.
The first time I did this, I thought it was going to be terrible mode, no food at all. Now it seems like we cannot get enough of the stuff.
Try something funny. I dare ya.
Little master.
Not much we can do with Cricket 4 down there. I think he's going to get to this right this turn. He's going to come over here and attack this.
Master.
I wonder if it's worth us moving to like here.
Go there.
We were to then put ourselves into an ambush stance. Not that I think we're necessarily going to hit a successful ambush. I do. But it would allow us to respond quickly if
Cutting skinny.
needed. Just keep buffing the clan rats just to make them more effective. Black Crag. No, I don't even need to upgrade on Black Crag right now. It's not very helpful.
Warlord quick Pt2. Silent killer. Yes.
But I just want to see what's going on over the rest of here. I suspect he's got this support anyone over here. Yeah, Stone Light Tower. And we're going to upgrade that again to, well, are we? Maybe we'll leave that at the moment there. Only because we might end up taking this, so that'd be a waste of dumping all that money into it if we don't end up keeping it.
Challenge me. Challenge clan wars.
Ogres want a non-aggression pack. Yes, we will take a non-aggression pack with you. I don't want that land anyway. I have no problem with. In fact, I'd like to ally with the ogres if we can. I think that's possible. We can get some ogre mercenaries, which would be nice. I haven't played the ogres yet. They look interesting because they're kind of somewhere between a horde and a standard faction, right? They get to take towns, but they also have horde encampments. Okay, so we can do chance to gain loyalty at the cost of 1,000, or lose 3 loyalty but get some control. We can afford the 3 loyalty. Let's do that. So let's just first of all see where he's got to. Okay, he's going south-south. That's interesting.
No first.
So let's assume he's going to Caracazol.
No tabel. Master assassin. Through cave caverns. Assassin will.
Try and head down there and head him off. in the meantime. So the question here is, do we go for Varanka Hills? Or do we go over here? I think we do this. I think we kind of leave these ones for the moment, maybe. Go back and clean those up last. So instead we go over here. We take out Koskarak. We take out Stone Wire Tower. A bit of Stone Mine. So we'll come back around. He's lost quite a lot to us already now, right? He's gone from being... yeah, he's now a minor threat. He's ranked 64. He's got 12 settlements left, which is still not anything to be sniffed at, but he's nowhere near the terrifying presence he once was. We're going to move this guy across with a view to taking out this agent. And then we'll buff Black Iron Mine, I think. That's kind of on our primary paths in from over here, which is where of course some high olds, which are probably not going to be our friends. Upgrade this one, we'll get these upgraded as well, so we just bring in more money. Building upgrade available gives us a tiny bit more money. It does give us a bit more control. Yeah, that's probably worth doing in fairness. So that's out of cash for the time being.
Optics enhanced. I, mighty warrior champion.
Exactly what we said we're going to do. We'll take out this one here.
It's ready.
Let's add the melee attack to some of our storm vermin as well. So, we've got so much money, so much food. Sorry, we should might as well use some of it to boost. Unfortunately, Barak Bar is in the hands of Skulls and Nick now. We can't do much about that at the moment, but that's fine. We to increase mobility, that'd be useful for us. Buff up Iron Rock. We do have to think about this Rebel faction actually over here at Black Crag Melee as well. But right now, I think the more pressing concern is this one here. So I'm going to get him into there. We're going to bring him round there. It's nicely defended then. Got Scarbrand over here, who is... Apparently they don't pose a real threat to me, but he's still absolutely terrifying. Yeah, the guy is a monster, literally. Let's do our hero action chance. No, we fail once again. We are still the assassin that has never assassinated anyone. Still not going to upgrade that any further. I don't think we've had any success with the old spreading yet, have we? It's a shame really. We've got the level 3 spreader over here though. 10% chance per turn, and we've not managed to spread anyway yet, so it will happen eventually. Initial kind of push.
Come, challenge me, challenge Glenn.
Okay, so Skarsnik's ended his non-aggression pact with us. He is trying to move in the other ways. We'll absolutely destroy him there. And we will take a bit of money for that, I think. That'll be the most useful thing directly. This makes me very nervous. Generally don't want to see Corp rocking up on your doorstep.
Me superior.
So what have we taken and what do we have to take still? He would take a peace treaty with us.
Time to talk.
So the only one that really would be annoying is that Arenka Hills. So what if we went and fought that quickly?
Mine. Into Under Empire. Scampascadi.
And then we do a peace treaty with them after that.
Executioner. Too weak to betray.
Then we could turn on Skarsnik, right?
No! Stupid! Want contract. Trust him for now.
Probably should.
Great.
Get more Packmaster. Go away, Scarbrand.
Best wrecking killer.
More plan rats there, so we
Poison
emphasize the need to not have them destroying us. Put ourselves into an ambush stance.
death missions.
Create the building over here. That's fine for the time being. The eternally rubbish hero. Come on, you must do this special. Yeah, there we go. Laura Vald's eventually got up on him. He is now actually a successful assassin. Good for him. We're going to take a Soul Garrison, so we're going to completely flesh out that kind of specialist side of things. So now we're down a man though, yeah? So
Warlord Quiquetica.
we do a quick recruit just to buff this. I mean, the obvious one is get some of those chariots in there, right? Don't think we want to upgrade that just yet. We'll push through one more turn. Fighting with my camera there. Ooh, the Slayer King's been destroyed. Orc Engineer's been wounded, so he's been successfully assassinated. Okay.
We go stalking.
Right. So let's just go over there.
I say, move. A good contracting.
Scarbrand actually listened and went away. That's cool. Okay. Was not expecting that.
Strip. Go under
Might as well just go and hit Warclimb as well. I don't think we necessarily want to take it, but we might put some pressure on him. Keeping hero actually costs absolutely.
my backs.
They feel like they're doing what they need to do at the moment, already. Extra growth, that'll be useful. Now I'll let it sit there and just protect our home base. Yeah, time being.
Many kills today.
This guy back up.
Warpstone soon. You smell of
So no to that peace treaty for a second. We're going to take the hills first.
clan wars. Slice him. Time for things to die.
We've got really strong
My might.
food, so we can afford to upgrade that. We'll upgrade that as well.
Need more trophies, yes. Keep Gracia scum away.
We will do more of the engineering skill here for the time being. I want to go for Barakvar next. So let's think about this now. So if we now would leave him with this whole region here. The nice thing is that that does kind of give us a bit of a buffer for Skullbrand. Do we want to take Moorkheim? The concern about Moorkheim is that it's then we've got contested territory with Khorne, and I feel like maybe that's not wise for us right now.
Squeaking before I wring your neck.
Non-aggression pact with him. And 15,000.
Hear that, lads?
There we are. So that's actually been a very successful fight against him there. We've left him now with this kind of buffer region in this area. It's not a bad call at all. We can turn our attention to any good time. Look, Skarsnik's just turned up at all our army. So there we are. That probably was pretty good timing. Now the question then becomes, do we want some more creatures like this? And I think we probably do, right? So let's get some expand under Empire from these boys. And then if we go down here, is it this one? I think we can do, yeah, some assassins. So we can do another sharp chief assassin.
Ashen contract approved.
And
Seek target.
improve here with the assassinate specialist.
Assassin.
Move this boy back out of the bogs of Morkheim.
Most masterful of masters.
What's the loyalty rating like on these? 9 for this guy. Yeah, they're really loyal. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. That's good.
Knows I dominate.
Thick skin, so we can nice and defensive.
Clan war.
We do have this Nagash one, but again, that kind of puts us into this conflict. Oh, Clan Carrion's going to be holding that, right? Okay. So that's fine. We can ignore that for the time being. That's not actually empty, it just looks like it. Grab some iron from there.
Now's the time.
Let's see how strong Skarsnik is at the moment.
Me. Watch him.
He's obviously just broken his treaty with us, right? So it's concerning. So we're just going to go out there and deal with him as soon as we can. before we do that, we want to sort out this one, Black Crag. Unless we can do that, we can also do that. That's fine. Take the food.
New masters. Chieftains to me.
Right. So let's run these up north.
We are brave, mighty.
Let's also build this here because then we can switch this one out for something else. Upgrade the money. Upgrade that one for more stability. More money, more money, more money and stability, more stability. More money. Upgrade that one there. Probably gonna be that at the moment. Definitely upgrade the primary settlement. Don't want to touch this. I don't think really. Well, actually, no. We're not going to take that now, so that's worth doing. So we'll upgrade the second level of that, which is the one that's going to allow us to get the other cities spreading. Cool. Second, let me just switch the saver. Okay, hopefully that's well now.
Do not bore me, thing. I'll take headspine for my trophy rack.
Okay, and exactly as we expected, they can declare war on us. So we've got a big war army coming in here. Might want to get out of there before that. So I suspect it's going to be pretty nasty. Meh, it's a lot of goblins. It's not the worst I've seen. All the goblins are nastier when it comes to scars. Oh, did we get another city? Yeah, so, okay, so cool. So this is the expansion mechanic. It worked. So that's pretty cool. We can go to this one, we can do the same thing, right? So if we say this one here. We can think about. So I think we're just going to get destroyed by this if we go there. So my thought is maybe we should come out like this. Put ourselves into an ambush stance. Sort of sneak around them.
Quick move later.
Go like attack behind them. In the meantime, maybe we just do some assault units on these guys. Just to make them a bit weaker if they do. It's not it's a huge amount of damage, but yeah. It's what it is.
Call me death.
Units.
Bring pain.
Right. Let's get these guys spreading. Got another assassin this way. We run him up there, isn't going to be about now. Which is good. Being him in the underlay. Yeah.
Our clan will rise.
Him up there. That'll be high elves to get that out of our land.
Seek target. Soon kill. Move again soon.
Assassins up north to go and start dealing with Skarsnik.
Not this time.
And we'll push across. Cool. Yawn. Resolve that.
Yes, yes.
Primary army got screwed up. Hitting us there, which is what we wanted. I'm still confused on the ambushes being foiled. Because it seems like I should be getting all these ambush battles, right? I mean, I've got everything invested into it. And yeah, it seems almost every time we have a battle, the ambush is just... Well, actually, no, every time. I don't think we've had a single successful ambush. Despite, according to the game stats, being guaranteed ambushes. So something is either really wrong with my understanding of how this works, or really broken. I don't know which it is. Add some clown rats in here just to make the numbers up. We might add a big thundery lightning thing. Let's go and take Karazakarak. Go away.
Who dares challenge me?
I think that's straight as a level 3.
Weak city.
Make sure we upgrade to make that. Controlled, yeah. Do the monster one. Just need standard one there.
Challenge me. What now?
I think we have to do good and respected run as well, so we start getting the storm a little better. Makes a lot of sense. We do have the hell pit thing as well now. Stick in his army. Seems like a pretty nice idea. So this is replacing, right? So he was able to smash like a little basic something down here, but it's really not a massive concern. Let's think about moving those across as a way to start addressing some of that. Okay, so we do have a bit of a problem with Black Crank here, actually. So we need to go and send in some reinforcements just to sort out the remainder of the rebels. Take out. Hey, there, our assassins are actually working. Let's get him eventually. And then, where's our other guys? This fella needs to head over to this way. Yeah, it's the way we do it right now because of what we want to do is get into this area. And the other one's moving across somewhere around here. Yeah, there he is. So maybe we move over to somewhere over here-ish? Yeah, over here. Gather on the city over this way, so we just gotta try and spread those on cities, and if we keep building those spreaders, hopefully that will get to the point where it's pretty effective. So that's think that's worth spread. We want to make sure that the entire known world is just filled with Skaven undercities. Gnaw at the roots and then come swarming up. Let's try and fight that and see what we get. I think we might be able to just win this, actually. We've got enough menace belows, right, that we can probably just hit them with more than this thinks we can. They've got the gutter runners, which are going to be fairly nasty. Okay. Let's just see. Being able to spawn the menaces on them should help. So we actually want to keep our main guys way out of dodge. Way. So they're going to stay back all the way over here. Maybe over here. Right, play claw there. That'll do. And then we start off with 1,000 points to build up our defenses. Now, do we have any towers? Because towers would be super helpful. Yes. So let's just build a decent tower there. Start the battle and see how we go. What I should have done actually is I should have put them up here, because then we could have used those. We're going to rely on the menace below and the war bomb. The war bomb would be great value for us, right? Because we have these like incredibly low value units. We can exercise those. Since menace below from here, we'll grab these guys as they're going up the stairs. Just a bit more visibility as well. What orders? In there as close as we can.
Our tail's yours. Claw catapult. Skaven. Yes, yes. What? Tails forward. Die, things. Ready. Clan rats. For the Valentine. Sling step. Retreat! For the Valentine!
Any other towers we can build? I think there are there? If we upgrade that one, it stops firing for a minute, which is actually probably worse than leaving it as it is. These are all just ramparts. It's potentially this one here gives some use, but feels like a bit of a stretch.
Storm vermin! Yes, superior one! Eat bite! Skaven flights command! Counselor's command!
That's what going in. Fight them there.
Clan rats!
Yeah, they're just too slippery.